bug chitin is made out of sugar. So that stuff that stays behind after a bug dies, you know, the wings, the legs, the body, that's all sugar. I doubt it'll taste sweet. Well, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. Yay, a brand new day. Our globe continues to travel around the sun. We continue to metabolize, those of us that are watching the video. So that's a good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. One sad thing I had noticed. I've been checking the corners of my room where I've been letting spider webs and spiders stay, and I can't see any more spiders right now. So there's always spiders around, even if you can't see them. You've got jumping spiders, even if you don't have web-making spiders. But the obvious spiders that normally are here are not right now. So yay. Hopefully there'll be some more spiders before too long. I used to be so arachnophobic, but now I don't know where it went. And of course, front-loading of videos. Hey, if you could toss me a like, that'd be very cool. If you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be very awesome. If you could leave me a comment, that would be double plus good. And of course, I would like to thank each and every one of my Patreon patrons, these literally beautiful and literally awesome people who are literally beautiful and literally awesome, helping to keep me and my pets alive. I appreciate that to no end. Definitely a thumbs up. If you would like to become one of these beautiful and awesome people, I do have links in the video description. That'd be very cool. If you'd like to help me out without sending any money through the patronage, I do have an Amazon wishlist link. And of course, well, I meant to say PayPal, so there goes my brain. And of course, if you'd like to send money, oh my god, if you'd like to help me out without sending money at all, there's an Amazon wishlist link with cat food and the like on it, so thumbs up on that. Well, hey, I am closer to the post office box payment thing. I just need $20 more, and then I could pick up the rest, because it's like less than $10. So thank you everybody that has donated and helped out. So I hate asking, but if you could, anybody to help out, that'd be awesome. Everyone has done great so far. Thank you everybody that has donated. I hate asking as stated, but yay. And even though the air quality is supposed to be excellent today, here I am, mega wheezy. Gotta love that. But I went and slept, and that was good. It was, well, when I did sleep, it was good. Heat-related anxiety again last night. Oh boy, I mean, I had to take almost everything off. Just a strip of sheet barely covering me, with the fan blasting straight on me on high. It was horrific. Luckily, it didn't last long, but oy vey. I don't know why I've been waking up with heat-related anxiety like that, because as stated, I have fans in my room, but the air is moving. I didn't have the fan like aimed right at me, but it was a good 25% aimed at me, and that with just a sheet was still too much. One of the things, of course, is my bed is a large block of foam. Foam reflects and keeps your heat, so you can warm up quite quickly on a foam mattress, so that could be part of it. But I did sleep, so that's a good thing. I went walkies yesterday, of course, up to Walmart, and I'm about ready to start walking just in town again. Oh boy, it is so painful carrying stuff in my backpack that 3 miles. My body is used to it, but it's just getting more and more painful, so in ways I'm not getting used to it. So I'm gonna have to start walking around town again for a while, and then once my body is used to that, start making the trip again. Oh well, our bodies, meat, yum. But past that, I tried to be as creative as possible. I've tried to think about stuff. I took my Wellbutrin late again. Once again, it was it's after 2 o'clock, but before 3 o'clock. Too early to take the Wellbutrin. Need to make sure I take it at 3. So of course, around 5:30, I went, oh my God, I forgot to take it again. So I took it at about 5:30. Life is life. You do what you can. So I need to make up checklists, maybe type it up in the morning if I can make it part of a routine. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see how that works out. But I have survived. I've been playing Astroneer again, which I'm still playing Grim Dawn. I keep pushing ahead, doing little bits here and there on that. Still an awesome game beyond words. But if you've never played Astroneer, I kind of preferred it in its early state, and I kind of got screwed by the people that did the PR for the release of Astroneer, so there was sour blood on my part for a time. I preferred the more wilder, crazier, more dangerous times, but even though it's not as wild, as crazy, as dangerous, it's still fun. I keep coming back to it, and they keep working on it. They've added railways to it now. And I remember playing this game first, like 2016 or so. So they keep working on it, and that's a very good thing, even after the release. Yay! A good thing. So taking a look here on my list of stuff that I wrote down. Oh yes, I did get, last Friday, I got a shingles vaccination because I had chickenpox as a child. And if you have chickenpox, your odds of getting shingles, because the virus never leaves your body. It is a part of you once you have chickenpox. And that's what gives you shingles when it reactivates when you're older. But if you can get the vaccination, it can turn that thing off. My wife used to get shingles a lot, unfortunately. I haven't had it. I don't want it. Got the vaccination. Got it last Friday. It has been sore. Well, it had been sore for like 5 out of the past 7 days. Really, really sore. Now it's not sore anymore. Now it just itches. Oh my God. I don't know why the effects are lasting so long, but in like 2 months I need to get another shot. So thumbs up on that. I'll take itchiness and soreness if I don't have to deal with shingles. Shingles is extremely painful. Oh my God. So I've been lucky that way. Taking a look still on my list, I did want to talk about this one too. I've mentioned before about sugars and how bugs are made out of sugars. And it's true. I mean, most everything is made out of sugars if you're alive. But bug chitin is made out of disaccharides. Disaccharides are made out of monosaccharides. But table sugar is a disaccharide, just like chitin is a disaccharide. Bug chitin is made out of sugar. So that stuff that stays behind after a bug dies, you know, the wings, the legs, the body, that's all sugar. I doubt it'll taste sweet. But that's why you can grind up like crickets and make cricket flour out of it and then eat that stuff. Because yeah, there's protein from the stuff inside the shell that gets left behind after you dry your cricket. Everything that was inside, like internal organs and the like, that's all proteiny. And then you get the sugars out of the chitin itself. I don't really like the idea of eating insects on their own as a thing. And then I can't chew anything anyway. These are just dentures and they're not in good shape. So I can't afford to get them fixed, so I can't chew anything with them. So thankfully, can't chew bugs. And that's about it for other things. Now, I have been thinking further on the Jerry situation with the whole Cryptid thing in Brookerton, South Carolina, where of course it's not just Paul Pop Park where the presence in Paul Pop Park is, but also of course there's the Department of Government Resources, which is an existential horror, and of course that's where in the southern part of the United States, and probably the entirety of the United States, has the largest door onto the most prosperous razor's edge in the world, really. And so that's a it's a hot spot of sorts. So even though there's a lot of danger, a lot of things that happen, a lot of people and cryptids that are on the regular made to no longer be alive, there's always an influx of more. So there's people being created, of course, I mean birth. Same with cryptids, and there's other places that they come from to immigrate as well. So no matter what happens, it's a wild and crazy place, just like any wild and crazy place, any large city. Just that this is a wilder and crazier place because of the combination of real world and cryptid and inside outside stuff and existential horror of the Department of Government Resources. So it's a pretty wild place there. One of the things of character building that I've been thinking of with the character of Jerry, though, who has their cryptid vision just maxed out and more, so that they're always feeling like they're on 2 or 3 hits of acid. Oh, of course my kitty cat wants in. She will not come in when I need her to stick around and do stuff. But of course she'll come in and out when I'm busy. So now I've got to try and recenter myself. Ugh, she's so annoying. She's a cat, but I love her dearly. And of course, I've got the cat box in here, so I don't want to just, keep her outside if she needs to use the cat box. So I'd rather she bothered me in that case. Can I remember what I was talking about? Yes, Jerry, who's got that. I had figured one of the reasons that they don't want to, as a specific example, they don't want their feeling of always being on acid to go away because they are too stoned to be scared. They are too high to be frightened. And if that goes away, they'll have to deal with the fear. One of the reasons, of course, they don't want that sort of thing to happen is, as Jerry explains it, it's all 4 of his grandparents are alive. His 2 parents are alive. He's never seen real tragedy or even people actually getting hurt in real life. No major accidents. None of his friends had anything bad happen. He's only 27, so doesn't have a ton of life experience, but has never really experienced tragedy. And then as talking to somebody and mentioning this, it's how, but in the past week alone, I'd seen 3 people get eaten within 10 feet of me. One of them while I was talking to them. And oh boy, it took a long time for the screaming to stop. I don't ever want to stop feeling this way. I am too stoned to feel scared, and thank God. So he's just happy to not be in a healthy state of mind in that fashion. Because really, it is not healthy to not feel negative things like that. You need to feel despair and mental agony and pain, because these are all valid human experiences. Everybody feels these things at times. So if you cut yourself off from human experience, you are just crippling yourself. Real world. You need to feel these things, painful as they are. They are a part of human experience, human growth, human maturation. And I have a fly that has flown in through the window earlier, and it is annoying me to pieces. But this is true. Pain is important. And so poor Jerry there, he's missing out on a whole bunch of stuff that way, but that's okay, because right now, survival mode is important. Especially when you're trying to befriend things like a werewolf that regularly has to devour human beings for their own survival. They also tend to eat out of boredom and for flavor, but as a secret Because everyone's afraid of Reginald the werewolf. They all know that he eats people and some cryptids. A very powerful werewolf, but everyone's afraid of them, but they really respect Reginald as well. If they weren't afraid of them, nobody wants to be eaten after all. They would be more than willing to bring them into the major part of the community and be friends. Oh, that's a little fruit fly that came in through the window. It's a wonderful day. But it's this fear. But one of the reasons Jerry gets along so well with Reginald is Jerry actually listened. When Reginald said, I only have to eat people once a month, well, whenever Jerry sees that Reginald's eating someone, he's going to drop by to talk. Because he remembers that, and he feels bad for Reginald. It's got to be lonely with everyone afraid of him. So he makes an effort to stop in at that bench whenever Reginald is just sitting back digesting the person that he ate and watching the world go by. Jerry stops by just to talk, and Reginald actually comes to appreciate that quite a bit. The secret of what is happening is Reginald is nowhere near as dangerous to everybody around them as everybody thinks. Yes, he eats human beings, but he's just dipping from the pool of normals. He doesn't eat people, generally, who have vision or such like that. And yes, he will eat some cryptids, but they are very low level, very annoying, not good type individuals. He's not as scary as everyone thinks. Yes, again, does devour human beings for survival on a regular basis, much more than is necessary. But if you watch what's happening, you listen to what he says, you'll be fine. And Jerry listened. And so he's living a weird life now, befriending all sorts of individuals. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. Going to go through and thank however many people have left me comments in the past 24 hours. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. And even though I count American Sign Language, well, you've already seen how my brain works and does not. Oh my gosh, I did not call up my Chrome. So here we are. I accidentally closed everything down. As we speak, I am opening up comments in the past 24 hours. Thank goodness for always on internet connections. Unfortunately, Chrome takes forever. Like 10 seconds to load a page. We have Jesse Koskinen, thumbs up, good to see you in the comments. Robert B, greatly appreciated, and I hope to. We have JAYY. Unfortunately, I haven't done anything with my Twitch, so it's not really attached to anything. I am very, very sorry that PayPal has been cut off from your part of the country. That is, well, where your part of your country, you know what I mean. I'm having trouble speaking like words, but don't worry about it. I will survive. Thank you, though. Greatly appreciated. Good to see you in the comments. We have Carlos Rob, thumbs up and thank you. There is Stephen Blanchard, greatly appreciated. Prum, thumbs up and thank you. Loco 5, greatly appreciated. We have Kenpachi Ramasama. Hey, it's good to actually see you in the comments as well. I've come to recognize your name. There is Molly Laffin, thumbs up and thank you. S1903, I think. My eyes can't focus on the monitor. It's too close and too far for my eyes. Yay. We have Insignificant Nick, greatly appreciated. Adrian, good to see you in the comments as well. And any game I'd like to play as of right now, old or new, there are some. I mean, I'd like to play Elden Ring. I'll never be able to afford it, so I'll never be able to play it. I'd like to, but, fever dreams. We have Ben B, greatly appreciated. And then there is Clayton, Klaiton, thumbs up. Sebastian Ferris, good to see you in the comments. And that is a very good thing, and that is it. 15 people who left me comments in the past 24 hours. Greatly appreciate it. Getting me out of my head and into the world and dealing with real people. Thumbs up. Ugh. Of course I can't clear it. Yay. So I'm going to be feeling like I need to cough for the entire time. Yay. Still though, I'm going to try and get done the things that I need to get done. I'm going to break things down, and I got to make a few phone calls today, and I'm going to be able to. I feel very confident about that. Hopefully you can get done the things that you need to get done. Survival mode is important though. And of course, with diseases around the world and pandemics still raging, and especially here in the United States where people are still getting sick and dying, but of course, we just don't care. Please be smart, take appropriate precautions for your situation and area, and don't throw your body or anyone else's body onto the end-of-life corpse pile before you have to. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a very good thing.